Here where no train stops anymore and where there is a bicycle path on the former railroad track, there is a remarkable museum displaying the works of Robert Doisneau, whose photographs are now owned by the National Museum of Modern Art in Paris, the Victoria and Albert Museum in Britain, and the Museum of Modern Art and Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York.
How was the Robert Doisneau Station project born? It was the photograph of the platform of the Carlux train station that gave me the idea of making this place, which was the property of the community of communes, into a place to welcome tourists.
Qui était la propriété de la communauté de communes, d'en faire un lieu d'accueil des touristes.
Because this photo of 1937 on the platform of the station was the very beginning of the paid vacations in France, and thus the very beginning of the tourist industry, which today makes live in great part the Périgord.
L'industrie touristique qui aujourd'hui fait vivre en grande partie le Périgord.
So based on this idea, I went to meet Robert Doisneau's daughters in Paris, in Montrouge, who still manage their father's photographic heritage.
Gèrent toujours le patrimoine photographique de leur papa.
And so I obtained permission to use photos taken during a vacation in the Périgord to show them here in this station, which is now our tourist office of the community of the Pays de Fenelon communes.
Qui est maintenant notre office de tourisme de la communauté de communes du Pays de Fenelon. Et on y a ajouté également.
And we also added a photographic gallery where we present the photographic art of young artists of the region.
L'art photographique de jeunes artistes, et on s'est aperçu qu'il y avait vraiment beaucoup, une richesse de...
And we realized that there was really a wealth of young artists of photography, and that despite the presence of the photo everywhere, especially cell phones,
sur tous les téléphones portables, mais l'art photographique reste encore une valeur sûre.
But the photographic art still remains the sure value of our culture and heritage here that we put in presentation to the Robert Doisneau station.
À la gare Robert Doisneau.
At the time Robert Doisneau was making his photographs, finding subjects and getting an interesting angle on them was only half the job. Analog photography and acetate film also require knowledge of how to make negatives from the exposed film and then the work that everyone can admire, the print. Only the work with a camera and the completion of the work in the darkroom together make the works of art that are exhibited here. For the young there is a corner where virtually the workflow of making an analog photograph can be recreated. For those who are then seriously interested in this profession, must also be familiar with the old ways of production, even if today ostensibly every smartphone can make pictures. That is the difference between snapping a picture and photography. And that can be experienced here in the former Carlux train station. Even in between when you take a little break here,